KEYC News Now to Go is sponsored by Rivers Edge Hospital and Clinic. People caring for people.
Moments like these make life worth living. Rivers Edge Hospital and Clinic is your partner in taking control of your own health. Take your steps towards a lasting tomorrow. Rivers Edge Hospital.
Hello and thanks for joining us for this KEYC News Now to Go update. I'm Jackson Jurek. In a few minutes, I'll be joined by First Alert meteorologist Caitlin Lohr with a look at today's forecast and the rest of the week behind. We start with state news. Governor Tim Walz confirmed rumors of a possible special session on Tuesday morning. The announcement came less than a week after a gunman killed 2 kids at Annunciation Church and School in Minneapolis and injuring more than a dozen others. Quinn Gorham reports.
Tuesday, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz confirming to press he'll be calling a special session to deal with gun legislation.
We just have more guns and the wrong types of guns that are on the streets. And I have made the case, and I'm calling through legislators to try and make sure they get there, because I can call a special session. I can't run a special session.
The governor's announcement came after sources indicated last week that Walz had been making calls to legislators about a possible mid-September special session on guns. Walz said Tuesday he continues to talk with members.
We'll get some calls made. We'll get some folks on. We'll see some folks stand up publicly and say what the parents of these students are saying. Please do something to help us.
Those conversations will be important. As it stands, vacancies in the House and Senate mean neither chamber has the votes to pass a bill on DFL support alone. The governor said he planned to speak with GOP lawmakers on Tuesday.
I'll be on today with calling some of them. I've watched the public statements. I don't believe in Minnesota there has been a single Republican legislator has mentioned anything about firearms at all.
Instead, the GOP seems more committed to what they call school safety. Minnesota Republican Speaker of the House Lisa Damith issued a statement Tuesday. She said in part that although she's disappointed in what she calls a, quote, overly political move, she looks forward to having a, quote, real conversation about all aspects of safety, apparently looking to boost funding for school security and mental health. Meanwhile, Walz made it clear that he'll seek sweeping gun reform.
You're going to have to talk about the types of these weapons of war or ones that's in there. I have always been one that feel very strongly about this, and we'll see how the legislature feels about it. And I would just throw this out there.
The governor's expected to put forward his package of legislation later this week. Reporting in St. Paul, I'm Quinn Gorham.
Following last week's tragic shooting in Minneapolis, many schools are prioritizing security as the school year starts in full. Our Aaron Stuvey reports on a digital security system that has become more common in schools in recent years.
Between new constructions on buildings and secured entrances being installed in schools across the area, security has become a priority for many school districts. Those security initiatives extend to the digital plane as well. The Mankato District is on the 3rd year of implementing their Raptor security system, which aims to make communication between staff, buildings, and public safety quicker in emergency situations. Whenever there is an emergency response, drill, or a real emergency, all staff are notified immediately on their cell phones, along with public safety.
Make sure we kind of tailor this to how our district needs it, with us being so diverse and having 18 buildings and who gets the messaging, when, how, why kind of thing too. So it was a process, but we're excited that it's fully up and running here now.
While up to the second communication is becoming more common within the district, there aren't any plans to open up the service to parents and families. Those messages are still manually sent out after the fact, and the district says that they plan on keeping it that way.
You know, I'm a parent too. I got 3 kids that go to school here too. It's hard to be notified that there's something going on at your son or daughter's school, because your first instinct as a parent is going to be driving to that school. Where we need it clear for our team to respond, public safety to respond, and all those right types of people that need to be on scene right away to get there.
In Mankato, Aaron Stuvey, KEYC News Now.
Joining me at the desk, the birthday girl, Caitlin Lohr. She told me halfway through the morning show today, extremely disappointed in her, by the way, for not telling me earlier.
Anyways, I thought about not saying anything at all, but I figured you'd be even more mad once you found out, so I bit the bullet.
I would have been. So celebrating on Friday, by the way, so that'll be fun. But yeah, anyways, good news on top of her birthday is the weather is nice. We did get a rain shower this morning. We heard it here in the studio. Didn't come through. We joked about that here, but there is good news. It's going to be a nice, cool day.
Yeah, that one rain shower is really kind of all we were looking at, aside from maybe a sprinkle or two this afternoon, so you really don't need to lug that umbrella around with you wherever you need to go. And the only other thing is we've got a lack of sunshine today, but it's still sweater weather, so I mean, I feel like it kind of balances. It's kind of a good trade-off. Now here's kind of what we're looking at for the day ahead. Temperature-wise, we're going to top out in the low to mid-60s. Right around 63 degrees for the high this afternoon. Like I said, the biggest thing that we could see from this point forward are a stray few sprinkles from time to time, and that's just because we're going to be dealing with mostly cloudy skies. Eventually, those clouds will break apart, leading to a few pockets of sunshine, but we're not going to see more than that throughout the day today, or at least that's kind of what the forecast has been suggesting, just a blanket of clouds over us. But we'll take those pockets of sunshine, sweater weather all around, temperatures dropping into the 40s overnight, eventually reaching a low of 42 degrees by tomorrow morning. Those of you that have been sleeping with the windows wide open, you might want to crack them for tonight. Kind of ease your way into those crisp temperatures that we're going to be dealing with overnight. Not just tonight, into tomorrow morning. We have got more nights in the 40s coming our way. Tomorrow when you wake up, it's not only going to be crisp, we'll see a little bit of sunshine out there. We'll continue to see some sunshine through the first half of the day, but then through the early afternoon hours, clouds are going to start thickening back up as another cold front works its way into and through the area. That cold front will work its way into the area between 3 and 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, out to the northwest of us, reaching Mankato between 4 and 5 o'clock, and areas east of Mankato between 5 and about 6 o'clock. With that being said, we're looking at mostly scattered showers. A few thunderstorms are possible in the mix. That could lead to a little bit more accumulation for areas that see those thunderstorms, but all in all, we're looking at all of that clearing up between 9 and 10 o'clock tomorrow night, leaving behind some clear skies and sunshine as we wake up Friday morning. Like I said, rain totals are going to be ultimately on the light side, right around 1/10 of an inch on average for now through 7 a.m. Saturday morning, which does include tomorrow's cold front. So what this should tell you is that, yes, we are looking at some scattered showers, but no, we are not looking at heavy rain. It is going to be very light as far as accumulation goes. And on top of that, a few of us may see closer to 1/4 of an inch, but we are looking at more so around 1/10 of an inch on average. Temperatures are on the cooler side, sweater weather through the upcoming weekend, but what does next week look like? Still slightly cooler than average as we take a look at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. That's for about Tuesday of next week onward. And again, near normal, but not quite. Here's what that looks like on your extended forecast. After tomorrow's evening cold front moves through, we're looking at highs around 60 degrees on Friday with some sunshine mixed in. Mid to upper 60s through the weekend, continuing to warm back up into the low to mid 70s all through next week.
Fall-like temperature. Football starts tomorrow on Thursday Night Football. Vikings take on
a team.
Oh my gosh, where are you from?
I'm technically from Chicago.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, who's from Chicago?
Oh, are they playing the Bears?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Jackson,
no.
football is on after I go to bed. So to be honest, I don't ever pay attention to who's playing who.
Oh man. All right, that's gonna we're just gonna wrap
Jackson's
it
like,
right there.
We're done. We're leaving.
Thanks for watching this episode or this edition of KYC News Now to Go updates. Stay with us for the latest local news, weather, and sports on our website.
Let's see how many times I can fluster Jackson in the morning. Download the KYC News and Weather apps for the latest headlines and forecasts.